Ooh, oh yeah. Whoa. If we took a holiday, ooh, oh yeah. Took some time to celebrate, oh yeah. Just one day out of life, just one day. It would be, it would be so nice. Everybody said spread the word. We're gonna have a celebration all across the world in every nation. It's time for the good times. Forget about those bad times. Oh, yeah. It's one thing to come together to release the pressure. We need a holiday. If we took a holiday, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Took some time to celebrate. Come on. Let's celebrate. Just one day out of life. Just one day. It would be so nice. Holiday, oh yeah. Celebrate, oh yeah. Woo, glory. Hey, Jimmy's is like, well, it is Sunday night of a holiday weekend here in the United States. We're having Labor Day. And somebody sent me a letter today and they said, why are you working on Labor Day? Everybody's supposed to take a break from labor. But that's how it is in Psychic Bob's world. I've been doing classes and readings all weekend, and I love it. I have the best time. You know, I tell you, it's been a Psychic Bob marathon weekend. I had yesterday's psychic development class. We talked about spirit codexes. Huh? Yeah, you were there. And we had the live show last night. We had live tarot readings. And we had the best time. I mean, and then I've been doing private readings all day and all night. And today I got up early, did private readings. And today we had Psychic Bob's Inner Circle class. It was so fun. We talked about scrying, how to do scrying, and learned about that. Yeah, Lamb Chop was there. You liked that, didn't you? Yeah. And I tell you, it's just been a busy, and I've been doing private readings, and now it's showtime. So Psychic Bob been going around the clock. Yeah, I should probably sing Rock Around the Clock today. Well, we'll do that next time. Lamb Chop, you having a good day? Yeah, you liked the classes this weekend, didn't you? You know, if you missed out because we have really great classes. But you can join us this Saturday for psychic development class. It's upcoming next Saturday. We'll have another class. We'd love to have you there. We're going to continue exploring how to develop a spirit codex to improve your psychic readings. So I'd love to have all y'all there for that show, that class as well. Well, it is Sunday night. Welcome. Gosh, look, there's a lot of people here. Let's see. There's a therapist here. There's Flying Light is here. Damien Devine is here. Oh, Stardust C is here. Stojans Dezelikov is here. Sandra O is here. There's Lady Bree. Yay, Kimmy's here. There's Sandra D. Yay. So good to have all of you here. Well, you know, Baroness Cola Bobs is not feeling well tonight. I need everybody to pray for her. I'm trying to talk her into going to the doctors. And she's being stubborn. You know how she gets sometimes. So she's not feeling well. So everybody send a prayer for her today. She has my permission to ask that. So I need all y'all to send some prayers her way. I told her just chill. I don't want her here worrying about the show. She's chilling. Right, Lamb Chop? Yeah, Lamb Chop's been worried too. But I'm just glad you guys are with us. And, you know, we're going to open the door and see what the spirit has tonight. It's always a lot of fun, you know. Thank you, 22 Steps. 22 Steps says prayers to her. Thank you. Anyways, you want to go over and sit down, Lamb Chop? Oh, you want to have some tea first? All right. You know Lamb Chop loves to drink tea. Tonight I'm drinking Prince of Wales tea. It's really good. It was made in 1920 for the then Prince of Wales, who later became Duke of Windsor. And Duke of Windsor is my cousin-in-law. His wife was my cousin. There you go. All right. It's good, huh? All right. Very good. Well, you want to go over there and sit down now? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that. He wants me to talk about astrology, but that's tomorrow. Okay, come on. There you go. Yeah, sit over there. Oh, my gosh. Well, you know, tomorrow is Monday, and I might as well advertise it now because I always forget. Be back here tomorrow because tomorrow we're going to have Astrology Monday, and nobody ever comes out for that video. Yet when people see it, they're like, that's really good. I wish I had followed that earlier. So we go around the zodiac. Well, I give horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs. Now, these are not horoscopes you're going to get out of the newspaper. These are Psychic Bob's personal study of the charts and written horoscopes. So I hope you'll come out and join us for that, because it's a lot of fun. And I just feel like we never get a big enough turnout for that. So love to have you. You know, I've been doing astrology since 1978. Woo, Psychic Bob's showing his age. But you know, as I say, between facelifts and hair dye, I'll never age. But I seriously have. I started studying astrology in 1978. Can you believe that? Where did the years go, huh? But here we are today, 20, I'm still in the 1900s, 2022, and I'm still doing astrology and loving it just as much as I did on the first day in 1978. So I got my big zodiac wheel back here. And there's our big star for the Wiccan order I run with Baroness Kolbubs. It's the Order of the Silver Star. That's our sacred star symbol. So there you go. Well, I'm glad you guys are here tonight. Welcome to our show. You know, we gather a few times a week and we do psychic readings. So we do this on Sunday night. And if you don't get a question answered tonight, try back on Tuesday, because we do readings on Tuesday and on Friday. So there's 3 chances every week to get a little free reading from Bob. Now, even though I don't necessarily charge for the readings, I do greatly and thankfully appreciate any donations. You know, donation of $4.99 above will guarantee a reading. Other than that, I can't guarantee it because I'm trying to get everybody in, but we'll try, okay? Yeah, Stardust C says, hey, Psychic Bob, I'll be there tomorrow for the astrology. I have a day off. Yay! That's right, it's Labor Day. So this is Labor Day in the United States. Most companies are closed tomorrow and people are getting a day off. It's my day off, always is always on Monday. So it's not really a different day, but it's going to be a holiday for me. So I'm not working. I don't do any readings on Monday. So, and I don't even answer the phone. So if you can call and book a reading, but I'll get back to you on Tuesday, okay? So, by the way, speaking of readings, I want to say thank you to all of you who have been coming out for our readings, for private readings. I am a full-time professional psychic, and you can visit my website, PsychicBob.com. In fact, I'll put it down in the chat here. PsychicBob.com. That's my website where you can read about my work. You can buy a compact voice reading over there, an astrology reading, or a private reading, or sign up for classes. So I'd love to have you visit my website. If you want to buy an astrology reading, I do have a little backlog on those. So it'll be probably 2 weeks to try and get it done. But you can purchase it. What you do is purchase the compact voice reading and then shoot me an email and say, this is actually for astrology. They're the same price with our compact reading and astrology reading. But I don't have a listing for astrology, so buy the compact reading. And then send me a note. Or if you're going to buy a compact reading, you can also just send me your 3 questions as well. So compact voice reading, I should explain this. I got some letters about this. Compact voice reading. Hi, Damien Divine. Damien says, are you a cousin, Bob, of Mrs. Simpson? Yes. Wallace Simpson is my cousin. She and my father knew each other. Long story, which I'll have to tell you another time. But yes, in a nutshell, yes. She's part of my family. And my family all knew her. So, but anyway, so compact voice reading is where you send me 3 questions via email, psychic questions, and I will answer your 3 questions. And I'll do an audio file, recorded reading for you, and I will email you the audio file of your reading. All right, it's shorter than a full hour. You don't get as much as a full hour reading. And I don't do mediumship during the compact voice. This is purely psychic questions. If you want mediumship to connect with your family and friends, you have to buy a full hour reading. Okay. But anyways, it's a great option. It's $80. So if you don't have money or can't do a full hour for whatever reason, compact voice reading is an option. And if you just want to learn about astrology, I can also put together your astrology chart. And I do that as an audio recorded voice reading. So I will send you via text or email your chart, the actual astrology chart, your chart that I put together. And then you'll get a recorded audio reading where I'll be talking on the tape saying, hi, Robin, you've got the sun in the sign of Aries. You've got your moon in Pisces. Let me tell you what that means. So it's a personal reading for me, my own interpretation in my voice for you. So that's some of the things we offer. By the way, I see Robin Boston. Shout out to her. Robin, thank you. She said, very interesting class today. Thank you. Robin Boston is one of our Psychic Bob Marathon weekenders. She joined the Psychic Development class and the Inner Circle. Robin, thank you for your support. And she's been at both shows, last night's show and today. So thank you, Robin. I'm just glad you guys are here. All right. Thank you, JB. Can you hold your donations? I'm not taking readings yet, so it'll be just a little while. I'll have to come back to you, okay? But thank you. All right. So, yeah. Damien Devine just says, pretty cool. I watched The Crown on Netflix, and my mom always referred to her as Mrs. Simpson. Yeah. Well, I call her the Duchess of Windsor. She was an actual duchess. And I have to be honest with you. I think The Crown did not portray Wallace appropriately. This is my personal view. They made her seem so much colder and harsher. She was actually a person who actually suffered a lot in her life. But that's a whole nother story. I won't get into Wallace Simpson. Actually, she was Wallace Windsor after her marriage, Duchess of Windsor. But anyways, yeah, that's one of my cousins, actually. I am literally the cousin of the Duchess of Windsor. All right, so, and I myself hold a British barony. I'm actually Lord Perivale, the Baron of Perivale. I hold a British feudal barony. It's an ancient barony, a British barony. So I guess I'm just linked in with the nobles no matter what I do. Oh my God. Thank you, Sandra O. Sandra O says, the private readings are amazing, and so is the astrology chart. Thank you, Sandra. I'm so honored by that. Thank you. There's Celie Jane is here. Gosh, it's so good to have all of you here. Well, we are going to do some meditation to open the channel, and then we'll see what the spirit has. So I want you guys to get comfortable. Take your hands off your keyboard just for a minute. And we're going to just start by closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, you're going to see a little spark of white light, just a little pinpoint of light. I want you to watch that light and see it become just a little brighter and just a little larger, and let it form into a glowing cloud of light inside. It's like a cloud with a warm sun inside of it, so it's illuminated and shining. Now, if you have trouble visualizing, just imagine a warm current of air on your chest area. All right, same thing. It's energy. Now we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that cloud of light, that glowing light, and expand it to fill our whole body from head to toe. All right, so focus on that cloud. You got that? We're going to count down now, all right? 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink up! Woo, woo, glory. Feels good. Oh my gosh. Well, we got our first donation night from my buddy JB. Hey, JB, good to see you. Thank you so much. $5 donation. Hey, Bob, tell Doris I could feel her around me this week. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Ask Spirit for us about free will and how that affects our lives on the earth. Thank you, JB. Well, JB, I'm so glad. Let me see if I can get Doris in back here. Doris, are you back there tonight, hon? There she is. I got her voice. I always hear them before I see them, so I have to hear the voice. Yeah. Doris says, yes, she says, tell JB I'm so glad that he's connecting with me. She has visited. She wants to confirm it. And she says, in terms of free will, she said, this is what her literal words are. She said, remember, you are children in the image of the divine. And she said, who is freer than God? God's freedom extends unto you. You have the choice to love or to choose not to love. Love is never forced. And Doris said, she said, God wants you to love of your free will, not be compelled. So all things in love. And she says, if you choose love, she said, you will have peace and joy. And she said, yet it's always your choice. So there, that's from Doris. Thank you, JB. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Sandra O. Well, I call her Sandra D because she reminds me of the character from Greece. You know, remember Olivia Newton-John in Greece, Sandra D? Well, you're Sandra D, Sandra O. Oh my God. All right, let me tell you about this. All right, Sandra D says he OD'd and is still in the hospital. Police took his firearm and his drugs. Will he get charged with something now? This better is my sole custody now. Well, let me tell you, I'm not sure I understand the last part of your question, but now remember I told you he's going to start to lose control. This isn't to say he's losing control. He's grasping for power. This OD attempt was his way to get attention. It actually has weakened him physically and mentally. And I do feel like now this will strengthen your case in getting custody. So I think this actually is working in your favor. And I think it's time to get a restraining order because he's clearly showing a violent tendency. All right. Now you're going to get better. Hang in there. Get the police to give you a restraining order, though. All right. There's Colleen Radaban, 1999. Thank you, Colleen. Is there a message from the spirit world tonight? Love you dearly. God bless you, Colleen. Thank you so much. Hold on, Colleen. Let's see who's back here tonight. Hold on. Yeah, Doris is still here. I hear her. Thank you. Colleen, Doris says to tell you, she said that the spirit world is raising your light in all areas. Looks like there's going to be improvement in the money area as we get to the end of the year. So end of the year shows increase, like a raise or a promotion or new opportunity. And she said, love is yours as well. She said that your heart is growing. And she said, there's no need to fear being close. Doris asked me to tell you that Archangel Michael is here as well. Hold on. Michael is saying that he's coming in to protect you and says you will not be deceived by others again. Looks like there was some deceit around you here. In the past, somebody tried to rob you and take advantage. He said, you've learned this lesson. He said, it will not repeat. And Michael said, he said, yes, he said, her heart is open for love and growth in love. So this is actually going to be a last few months. You're very good. Hang in there. Call on Doris. Call on Michael. They're both helping you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, there's 22 steps, $4.99. Thank you, 22 steps. Hi, Psychic Bob. What are Chris's intentions for our relationship? Why is he holding back? How does he really feel about me? Hold on, Chris. 22. Let me step into this. Yes. My spirit guide, Doris, is still back here. Yeah. Doris just said, she said that Chris wants to move forward, but he's not understanding. Please don't be offended by this. He said he's not understanding how you feel. Like he's hesitant because he doesn't know if you feel the same. So he's asking the exact same question. He's saying, is 22 really like me? Maybe I shouldn't invest in that. So you need to put some signals out to Chris that, hey, I really like you. I think you're cool. Let's hang out. Because he wants to move forward, but he's scared because he doesn't know that you want to move forward. So each of you are in your respective corners looking like, well, I don't think they want to. I don't know, when you both really want to. So you be the brave one. Put the effort out there. It's going to move forward. Doris said, she says, thumbs up. She literally goes like that. I see her over this. She said, thumbs up. So you're on a good path. I feel that in the next 2 weeks, you'll have clarity that this is moving forward. Blessings to you. All right. There's Scott from Maryland. $20 donation. God bless you, Scott. Thank you. Hi, Bob. I lost my 2021 W-2s. Oh, that's horrible. I've had that before happen. Can you help me locate them? Hold on, Scott. Let me just tune in here. Okay. They're actually... They've gotten moved to a box. I see a box with files in it. There's a blue folder. It's like kind of like a Xerox type box. And I don't think it's actually tax forms. I think it's different documents, like work documents or like old documents connected to property or something, or property deals. And they've been put in a blue folder that's kind of on top of the file. Like if you had a box filled with like files, like going vertical, it's laying on top inside that box. And that box, I want to place it. At one point, it was at a garage. I don't know if you have a garage in your house, or it used to be stored in a garage, but it's like near a garage, or what I would call a laundry room, like I have a mud room or laundry room, where it's stuff that when you move to the house, it thought, well, I don't know, do these documents, we have to put them in the attic, or say they've just been stuck in a corner. But that's where I say it. I hope that makes some sense to you. All right. Good luck with that. Let me know. All right. There's the therapist, $4.99. Hello, therapist. Hey, Psychic Bob, are there any messages today from Spirit? Hold on, therapist. Let's see who's back here. Oh, I can hear it. My spirit guide, Rose, has just come in. You know Rose? Yeah, Rose is here. Hi, Rose. I can hear you. By the way, I'm not trying to make a sale, but I have a wonderful book. If you go to Amazon, you can buy messages from Rose over there. All right. Thank you. Rose is here, therapist, and she said, I'm bringing her into the bigger world. There's an issue here about you getting connections with people. And Rose said, she says, as far as the financial situation, she says, we're taking care of the car. She said, so you can go back into the world again and travel. And so Rose says in the next week, literally like 7 days, she said things start to open up for communication and financial flow. And that word, she said, it brings you into the larger world. So just keep focusing on trying to be out there. Like I feel like right now, therapist, you feel like you're retreating from the world, and that's not the answer. Rose wants you to go into the world. All right. So the next 7 days, start to open up energy and go with that. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rose. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy Jesper. Jesper Clausen, 35 Danish Corona. Jesper, when I come to Denmark, we're going to have a beer together, aren't we? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see your message. He goes, hi, Bob, let's have a beer and a message, please. I wish I could have a beer. I'm just drinking tea tonight. Prince of Wales tea. It's really good tea. Anybody here know about Prince of Wales? It's done by Twinings. I'm not being endorsed by Twinings, but I do love this tea. I'd be glad to be a spokesperson if Twinings would have me. All right, Jesper. Hold on. Let me step into your light here. All right. Okay, I've got Edgar Casey coming straight in right now. He says to tell you, Jesper, he said the spirit world are very pleased right now. He said that you've really been opening that channel, and he said it's going to be much easier for you. It's really interesting because literally in the last month, Jesper, it's like the spirit people have increased your light quotient. Edgar Casey said, he said things are going to be so much lighter and clearer for you. He says in the physical world, like in terms of money flow and housing issues, he said that is sorting itself out. And he says, because you paid attention to the spirit world can work through you to manage both material things and spiritual things. Okay. I also hear somebody over here. I think this is a relative on your dad's side of the field. Sounds like a grandfather coming through on the father's side. And I hear this man, he said, in life, he said, I was a bit skeptical about some of this, but he said, you can't deny it when you get over here. So you have a relative, he's a little skeptical about spiritual stuff, but since he passed, this grandfather says, I certainly know it's true now. So he just wants to acknowledge this to you and that he's guiding you as well on the father's side, grandfather on the father's side. Thank you so much. All right. Here's Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you, Glittery. Blessings. Hold on, Glittery. Let me step into your light here and drink some tea as well. Okay. I'm hearing over here somebody talking to me. It's Heidi. Okay. I couldn't hear her. Heidi's back here. And she said, you tell Glittery, she said that I want to dance again with her. She said, we never dance enough. She said, I know she gets tired, but she said, I promise her if she dances with me every day, she said, at the end of the day, she said, dance in your classroom. And she said, you'll revitalize your energy. All right. And she said, whenever you feel overwhelmed, she said, just if you can't dance because you're in the middle of work, she said, imagine in your mind you're dancing. So that's Heidi. She wants you to dance. She says to tell you, she says, go ahead and start the housing search. She said, it'll take a few weeks. And she said, by October, you'll be sorted. So go ahead and start now, but you're not really going to get what you want to October. And she says, don't rush the process. She said, take your time. You'll know when you're there. Okay. Blessings to you. And this house is going to be right about the edge of Berlin. It's in the suburbs. And I think it's like either a detached or semi-detached house. Really nice looking, like a few floors. But she's going to help you with that. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right. Oops, hold on a second, guys. There's Lady Bree, $5 donation. Lady Bree. Lady Bree is also another Psychic Bob Marathon weekender. Thank you, Lady Bree. Hi, Psychic Bob. Are there any messages for me today from Nimue, Doris, or Rose? Thank you. All right, let's find out. Hold on. Anybody back there? Yeah. Doris is here. Yes. Yeah. Doris says, Lady Bree, she's helping you. She said you've been struggling with some depression. And she said you get, this is her words, locked in your mind. And she said, at her age, this is not so bad. She's young enough to break through. So Doris is coming in to help you get unstuck. She said, you just feel like you can't be bothered. It's like you get up in the morning, you feel like I can't even be bothered with anybody or anything. And she said, you're a little overtired, but she's giving you some energy to kind of get energy flow moving. Yes, she said Nimue is back here as well. Hold on, Nimue. Awesome. Nimue, thank you. Nimue just showed up here, and she's holding in her hand a bowl with water in it. And she said, I am meeting her at the water's edge. Nimue wants me to let you know she was there today at class. She said, I was with her. And she said, so pleased of her to open her mind to this way of our communion, our communications. So definitely the scrying is opening up doorways for you. And she said she can meet me at the water. She can meet me through the crystal. She can meet me through the mirror. So she said any of the ways you want to explore that, she's helping you. So she want to acknowledge your presence, and she's very pleased with you. All right. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. There's Christine C. $4.99. Thank you, Christine. Hi, Bob and Cole. Anything for me? Christine, say some prayers for Cola. She is not well tonight. She's not here. She's sleeping. I begged her not to be at the show. She's just not doing well. So thank you in advance for that. Thank you. Love you both. Thank you, Christine. Hold on, Christine. I got somebody talking back here. I hear Archangel Michael. He said that he's coming in to work with your children. He says, I'm looking over the kids. So he just wants to acknowledge that your family are all safe. And he says, I'm standing guard as well. He said, over your finances. And he said that, nobody will take any more from you. I feel like you've been kind of on a hold here, something going on with the money. And he said, don't worry, it's protected. All the money is secure. Okay. And he says, Ronald Reagan is back here. Hold on. Ronald Reagan just came in. He said, Christine, he said, you are not failing. You are succeeding. You just haven't realized it yet. He said, in the next 2 weeks, he said, things are going to pick up on the financial front. And he said, we're all pulling for you over here. He said, you put yourself out there. And he said, it's not wasted efforts. So Archangel Michael and Ronald Reagan are helping you get visibility right now. So watch the next 2 weeks, because he's counting on his hands. He's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. He's counting 4 on his fingers here, which he says are 4 new opportunities for business deals. All right. So these look like some properties that you're going to be handling. It's like literally all at once, like 4 at once. So it's going to be a little hectic, but call him Michael, call him Ronald Reagan. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. There's Sandra D, $4.99. Hello, Sandra D. You were right about the brown-haired woman helping me. It's his ex. She reached out. She is helping to keep our kids safe. I'm so glad, Sandra. Unfortunately, his ex knows his violence and destructive ways. This man, I must tell you, is so full of himself that he doesn't let God in or spirit, and he's a lost soul. But I'm glad about the woman that I saw, and I'm glad that prediction came to pass. Just keep staying close to spirit, okay? And you need to call an Archangel Michael because he's working with you as well. You know, the great archangels can help multiple people. So when I give a message to somebody else about angel, don't say, oh, I thought he was mine. He belongs to many people, and his power is so great. He can help you. He can help Christine as well. So I don't see any further danger, but I'm telling you, I really have to emphasize, Sandra, I want you to explore a restraining order. I think it's really going to be necessary. I'm so sorry. Blessings to you. All right, there's Damien Divine, 8 pounds 99. Damien, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Hi, Bob. Do I have any messages from my grandfather, Johnny, on my mother's side? Thank you and blessings. Hold on. Let's see if I'm found out anything, Damien. Doris, can you help me? Oh, Leslie. Hold on. Leslie Flint is coming in for this. Leslie, are you back there? Thank you. I'm trying to reach Damien's grandfather, mother's side. Hold on. I think he's coming in here. I hear a voice. This man is laughing at me. He said, well, I suppose you can drag me out of bed if you want to. And he's saying that in a joking way. He just walked in. You should see him. He's dressed in the most beautiful, it's like a tweed suit. And I don't know if he ever wore a tweed, but he's dressed like really nice. He has a fedora hat on. He looks like he's dressed from like the 1950s, 1960s. And he said, I wanted to put on my best. It's my Sunday best. So he's here in his Sunday best. He wants you to know he's fine. He keeps showing me, I can't read it, but he's showing me like a grave and flowers. So I don't know if you've recently been to his grave or there was some sort of anniversary, like the anniversary of his death. He just flashed this to me. So he just wants to acknowledge like flowers at a grave. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but he's asked me to show you that. And he said, I don't keep track of those dates, but I said, I had a good send off. And he says to let you know that he has been coming. He's talking about last 3 days, Damien. He said he's literally stopped in to visit you. I'm smelling like the smell of ale. I don't know if he liked to drink ale when he's alive, but I'm smelling ale, and he's handing me literally a nice ale. It's like in a glass, like a pint of ale. And he shook his head like, yeah, that's for you. So he's giving you an ale. And he just wants to let you know he's having a good time. He said, I'm in heaven and it's all good. And he says, I'm helping you get that situation sorted. Looks like there may be some issues with some finances, or maybe some rent, or so. It's like a lease situation, because he's showing me papers. They look like real estate. So whatever you're working on with that, call on him, because he's going to get it sorted. But he said to tell you, he said, tell him I'm good. And he said, we're all over here. And I get the sense there's some other relatives, but I can't get them in right now, Damien. But he's with the group, so they're all over there. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Hold on a second. Chat's freezing up. All right. There's Sandra D again, $4.99. Thank you, Sandra. Also, child services is involved now because of this. It will be in my favor. Yes, it will be in your favor. All right. You got it. I'm glad child services is involved. I want you to really, though, talk to the police about restraining. I feel like that's going to solidify your case. All right. I'm just so sorry that's happening. You're going to be fine. The child will be fine, but he needs some professional help, and he definitely needs to be distanced from both of you. I'm so sorry. All right. There's my buddy Joe, $5 donation. Thank you, Joe. Good to see you again. Welcome. Joe, hold on a second. I've got a voice coming in, but I'm having trouble hearing. Who is that? Your mother's talking. She goes, it's his mother come again. Thank you. Your mom is back here, Joe. She wants to let you know that she's helping you and Natalie. And she said, I know Natalie, she says, has been going through a rough time. She said, I'm coming in, she said, just to calm her down and serve her some good food. She said, Natalie's not been eating right. She said, she's been so stressed and not feeling well. She said, she's got to balance her body. So your mom's coming in with some food for her, spiritual sustenance. And she's going to help her get the physical sustenance as well. Your mom, Joe, also asked me to tell you, she says, tell Joe don't get too comfortable. She said there's going to be a lot of work coming in the next few weeks. So it looks like you're at a turning point with the money side of things. And there may be some schools. She's talking about school work and factories. I don't understand that, but maybe that makes sense. She said some factories are calling you and some schools. So hopefully that makes some sense. But that's from your mom, and she wants to let you know she's present here with you. She asked me to tell you that Archangel Uriel is around you and Natalie as well. All right, so both of them are helping you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Aaron Patricia, $5 donation. Thank you, Aaron. Happy Sunday. Any messages for me about recent challenges? Thanks. Okay, M. Who's M? Thanks. Thanks. All right. Hold on, Aaron. Let me see what's going on. Yes. Leslie Flint just stepped in here for you, Aaron. He's asking me to tell you, he said that you've been hitting a wall in the job change, and he says, and feeling stuck in terms of getting out of DC. And he said that just to keep pushing on it, he said it will happen. He said your mother is back here as well and wants to address something. Hold on. I hear your mom. Your mom just said, she said, Aaron, she said, I know I drive you mad sometimes, but she said, I'm here to help. She said your dad and your sister are both being difficult. She said, it's my fault. She said, it's my fault. I spoiled them too much. And she said, now you have to deal with it. So she wants to apologize for that. She said, I think I spoiled them too much. She said she's going to help you. Looks like there's some challenge around your sister because she's resisting doing proper stuff for medical care, or she's fighting it. And there may be some challenges in getting medical stuff approved. I don't understand that, but that's what she said. So I'm just going to let that be. She said she's intervening on both counts. Okay, so she's helping with all of that. And she said it's the least I can do. I certainly owe her for all the help. So she sends her love and blessing and help to you. Thank you so much. Amazing. You know, the spirit people always blow me away with what they come through with. It's Vanessa Seaman, $5 donation. Canadian, yay, to our neighbors up north. All right. Hi, Bob. I had an interview yesterday. Am I going to get the job? I really like it there. Hold on. Leslie Flint just steps in here. Yes. Leslie, he said, tell Vanessa she put on quite a good show and she's in the final running. He says that, okay. What he says, Vanessa, this is interesting. He said they're interested in you, but they may offer you a slightly different position. He said there are multiple people up for that job, and he says they're evaluating, reevaluating the requirements for that position. And he says you may get something you like better. And he said if they offer you a different job, slightly different, it won't be radically, but slightly different. He said you're going to like it even more. So he said say yes to whatever they offer. So it does look like something's coming, but it may shift a little bit from what you were planning. I'm not trying to upset you, but it's nothing upsetting. This actually sounds really good. But they're saying it may shift a little bit from what you were expecting, and just be open to it. And he said, if so, yes, go for it. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh, there's Vanessa again. Canadian $3. Thank you, Vanessa. How do you see me now? Always alone or how? Right now, I think that it's important that you be on your own. I'm not saying that to be negative. I feel like you've got to be focused on yourself right now because trying to focus on a relationship is not working. And I think that you stepping out on your own will bring you a sense of freedom. So I'm going to say for right now, I wouldn't commit to anybody. I wouldn't go backwards is what I'm saying. I think it's time to move forward, but you'll be on your own. I feel that not till like after the new year can you even entertain a relationship. So for right now, the next quarter, I wouldn't even explore it. Okay. You'll be happier, trust me. All right. All right. God bless you. Thank you. Oh, there's him. MJS Breezy. $5 donation. Thank you, MJS. Hola, PsychicBob. Hola, MJS. Are there any messages for me from ancestors or spirit guides? Muchas gracias, wholeness. Namaste. Thank you. Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. I got a woman talking to me back here. I want to place this on your dad's side of the family. I don't know where to place this. I hear the name Maria being said to me. I don't know if that's your grandmother on your father's side or it's somebody further back. She's not. She just says, Maria's back here. She's one of your ancestors connecting your dad's side. So she's back here just sending a lot of love. And she says to tell you she's coming in to help you. She said, get moved on. Looks like there may be a physical house move coming for you. If not this year, early in the next year. So it's not even a year. It's like a few months away. And Maria from your dad's side is here to help with that. I don't know if you can place her, but I want you to explore that. I feel like she feels like a grandmother, but she doesn't say she's a grandmother, but she stands in the grandmother's area. So, but her name is, I heard her say, I'm Maria, I'm helping her. So she's getting you moved on and she's here from spirit. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's Starlight Worker, $5 donation. Thank you, Star. Blessings. Didn't make inner circle as no invoice arrived. Oh, you're kidding. Star, you should have contacted. I would have let you in until we got that sorted. You missed it. It was an amazing inner circle. I did send an invoice. I even sent it twice to you. I think somebody's messing with us, Star. Okay, I'm so sorry, but you know the situation. I'm so sorry. We missed you. We didn't know where you were. I even sent you the link, even though you didn't pay the invoice. You could have come. I don't know if you even got the link. I sent that twice also. So we tried to reach you. I'm glad you're here. Anyways, thank you for being here. I'm so sorry you missed that. I was worried. I thought you might have got called into work or something at the last minute because I know your work keeps you busy. But I did send it. Okay. Hold on just a second. I got some voices coming back here. Indra Devi is back here for you, Star. Indra Devi said, she says, all things, this is her little word, she says, all things in balance. And she said she's working on unifying that body, mind, and spirit. And she said, your body has been taxed. She said that the hours you're keeping are not bringing balance to you. So she's working on that. She said Yogananda is here as well. Hold on. Yogananda is back here. Oh, that's nice. Yogananda said that he's helping you with your solar plexus chakra. You've been absorbing a lot of stress down there in the solar plexus. And he said he's helping the heart chakra. And he said that you'll have open and hearted communications on every level. And he said, and it helps love. So those two chakras, the stomach chakra and the heart chakra, Yogananda is helping. And Indra Devi is helping you with physical balance so you have better energy to get through your day and still have energy after work. All right. But they're both here sending blessings. Oh, Kauta. Your mother and father are back here as well, and they're sending greetings from spirit. And they said that they've been sending up prayers for you. And it's funny because they show like a lotus flower and they've got like a little candle on it and they're floating it down the Ganges for you. So they're lighting candles and setting lights down the river in spirit for you. So that's a blessing from them. They said, tell her we're here and we're helping her. So you got all of them. Indra Devi, Yogananda, and both your mom and dad helping. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. There's JB again. $5 donation. Thank you, JB. Bob, can Spirit tell me if what I'm writing will be published as an article or a book? Well, Doris or someone from Spirit guide me in this. Hold on, JB. Yeah. Okay. Doris says actually both. She said it'll start as an article. Excuse me. It'll be picked up by a publisher as a book. Excuse me. I may have said that backwards. And she said, then it will become an article. So it'll be serialized. You know, they get permission when they're to publish it. Like Vogue magazine might carry a section of this from a book. So it will actually be both. All right. So keep pressing on that writing project. You're in good with that. All right. There's Starlight Worker again. $5 donation. Thank you, Star. Bob/Cola, if it's okay, I'd like to give this one to someone who really needs answers during a difficult time. For Karen Bryant, who is in hospital. Star, I'm going to have to do that privately. I'm so sorry, and I'll explain it to you later. It's a legal reason, so I can't comment publicly. I'm so sorry, but I'll talk to you on phone privately about that. Thank you so much for understanding. All right. There's Robin Boston, $5 donation. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. Inner Circle was great. Any messages from Doris, Rick, or Fred? Golly gee, see, you got good people. I'm stuck with Fletcher. I wish I had great visitors like that. I'm just kidding, Fletcher. No, I love my God, Fletcher. He helps me so much. Hold on, let's see. Fletcher, is anybody back there? I'm not hearing any voices. Okay, hold on. Leslie Flint wants to help out. Leslie, you going to help us? Fletcher's being lazy tonight. Oh, shouldn't say that. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Fletcher. You know, I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it weren't for Fletcher. He keeps the spirit door open. Who is that? I can't see. There's a man coming through. Hold on. Oh, this is Fred. Okay, I didn't recognize. I haven't got to see him much. And there's light, and I can't. His face is kind of obscured by the glow of the lights. I couldn't. This is Fred. Is that you, Fred? I can't recognize. Yeah, it is Fred. Hold on, Robin. He's asking me to tell you. He said, now you tell her. He said, if she tries to come over here, he says, I'm going to kick her to the curb and send her back to Earth. And he said, if she stays too long and can't go back to that body, he said, I'll make sure she reincarnates. All right. He's just playing with you. He loves you very much. He said, you know, I was a difficult guy to live with. This is his words. He said, I was difficult, but he said, I always loved her. And he said, I know she loved me. And he said, we didn't always see eye to eye, but he said, I do care for her. And he said, since I came over here, he said, now I realize the value of love and patience. And he said, I want you to know, I know everything you're going through. And he said, I know it doesn't help me to say it, but I do help you. And he said, you are going to get better. He said, I've asked people over here what to do. And he said, the course that you are following now with that new medicine, he said, you're taking some new medicine. He said, that's the right course. Just keep staying with it. It won't hurt you. And he said, I've been visiting you on those nights that are restless. He said, Rick is over here as well, and he wants to say a word. Hold on. I think Rick's going to come through. Thank you, Fred. He said, tell her that I love her. And he just handed me a red rose. That's sweet. Thank you. Rick is back here. And he said, Mom, he said, it's Sunday. And he said, I should be resting like you are. But he goes, I'm on duty tonight. So he said, he literally said, he says, I'm polishing up my wings to go on duty. So he showed me angel wings like he's polishing them. He's laughing. He wants you to know that he said that he has been visiting with Jill as well. And he said, Fred and I both came over. So I don't know if Jill's picked up Fred's presence, but he's visited with her as well. But Rick says to tell you, he said, don't worry. He said, I'm going to help keep Sydney safe. And he says, we're not forgetting you over here. And he says to let you know that Sydney, he said, this is his little words. He said, it's going to be a challenge. So she needs all the safeguards in place. So I had to just put it that way, but he's helping her. And he says to let you know, he sends a greeting to her. And so does Fred. So they're visiting each of you. And he says, let my daughter know as well. He's talking about Cassidy. Yes, he said, Cassidy, tell Cassidy that I'm with her as well. Okay, so they're all together over there. Everybody's fine. Blessings to you, Robin. Thank you for being here. All right. There's Claruga. Canadian $5. Hello, Claruga. Hi, Psychic Bob. My Aunt Michelin wants to know, is Jason her true love? You know, Claruga, I'm not picking that up. It's strange. I'm just getting a blank around. I have to be honest. I'm just not picking that up. So sometimes I get it and sometimes I don't. And what I'm getting is a blank. So that may simply mean that I'm just not tuned in on it, which I'm trying to be, but sometimes I can't get it. But I never lie about it. If I don't get it, I don't give it. So I got to be honest. So I may have to come back to you, okay? I'm so sorry. So that's all I can tell you. I'm so sorry. I'm not getting anything. It's blank. All right. So sorry. You know, as a psychic, I like to explain to people that a real psychic sometimes can't do it and they never lie. If a psychic says, I get everything, I'm never wrong, they're not a real psychic because we're working very complex issues. Sometimes I don't get it, so I just have to be honest. Thank you for understanding. There's Amelia Mattis, $9.99. Thank you, Amelia. Hello, dear Bob. Are there any messages from the spirit world? I've had many essential events occur recently in speaking and seeking some guidance. Bless, reflect, love, and light. Thank you, Amelia. Blessings to you, too. Hold on, Amelia. I've got Doris Stokes standing in back here. Yeah. Doris is asking me to tell you, she said, to let you know, she said, this is her little word. She said, tell Amelia she is handling the changes with dignity and with grace. And I get the sense from her that you've been making some life choices. Some of this is with the relationship issues. Some of this is career, some of the family conflict. And she said, we will guide you for the next step. She's asking me to talk to you about the month of September. She said, you're not done yet. She said, there's some more, the way she says it, points of resolution. And I feel like this may be with some family stuff that has to be settled. I don't want to get on your personal business publicly, but I think you know what I'm talking about. And she says, I will walk her through the right words to make things graceful. And she said, if she must exit from the situation, I will help her to do that. So she's coming in to guide you through the next phase of changes. But she said you're making the right choices, and she said with dignity and grace. So remember this, Amelia, you may be encountering some people that are pushing your buttons that you may have to kind of say, no, I'm not going to let you control me on that area. No, I won't be abused by your tone and your hostile aggressions. Because I get the sense some people are coming at you, and that they may yet come at you. You may not be done with some conflict. And Doris says, she said, conduct yourself as a true lady of dignity and grace. And she said, then you are superior. So call on Doris Stokes. She's protecting you and helping you. Thank you so much. There's Jesper Clausen, 35 Danish Corona. Thank you. Chief White Eagle has been around. Any messages? Let me see Jesper if he's back here. Anybody got Chief White Eagle? I don't see him. Hold on, Jesper. I'm not getting him in. Okay, Doris, can you see if he's back there? Because I don't have him. Hold on, Jesper. I'm not picking him up. Sometimes they come in, and I don't know where he is. You got him? There he is. He did come. He said, I didn't know if Jesper was receiving my messages. And he said, I've been helping many people. And he said, forgive me, I wasn't ignoring you this evening. Chief White Eagle's asking me to tell you that he has been around. He wants to confirm it. He says to tell you, he said, do you see how easy it is for you to sense me? He said, his literal words, he says, tell Jesper to expand the circle of light. And he said, you will start to perceive the others. I get the sense there's actually quite a number of spirits that are coming around you. He said, you're feeling me, but he said, imagine a circle of light that I'm near you. As you send the light, it's like illuminating the room, right? And he said, oh, you can see me in the spirit light. He said, extend that circle and you'll see the others who are gathering at the periphery, at the edge of the etheric. So he's going to help you to remind you to expand your circle. You're going to start getting a lot more presences. So that's from Chief White Eagle. Thank you, sir. All right. Blessings to you, Jesper. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you, Glittery. Thank you. Then I need to do the apartment search on my own. Will the realtor office not have any? I didn't say that, Glittery. I didn't say doing it on your own. I said start the process. Now, I told you to use a realtor, so I'm not canceling that. I did not say that. I said go ahead and start talking to them now because there's going to be some time it's going to take to get the right space. All right, so don't change up what I told you. I told you to do it that way. All right, go for it. All right, blessings to you. Thank you. All right. Oops, hold on a second, guys. I'm having some chat problems here. There's Regina Valerie 1, $10 donation. Thank you, Regina. Very nice of you. Thank you very much. Listen, Regina, I have to tell you right now while I'm walking into your light here, this is going to sound weird. I'm picking up earthbound spirits around you. I think you have a natural psychic gift. And I don't know if you've ever worked with earthbounds, but I feel like this has been going on for a few years around you. It's almost like paranormal stuff happens when you go places. You know, like you might be in your house and, for example, a glass just shatters, or you go to your friend's house and an object moves. You're like, whoa. I think that you have a natural psychic gift for mediumship. And I do think that earthbound spirits are drawn to you. Now, working with earthbounds is this whole kind of, it's a whole process in itself, which I can't go into here. But I would like you to do some research on earthbound spirits. And one of the things you want to do is just invite them, not command them, invite them to go over to the light, okay? Because many times they're drawn to your light because they're seeking spiritual light. And so you can help them to cross over and just tell them, say, go over to the light. Because when you're in spirit body, you can always see the door to the spirit world. A lot of people get scared and they don't go over, okay? Also, Regina, I have to ask you, what's going on? I'm picking up a housing situation around you. I don't know if you're in the middle of a move or just moved or about to do a move, but I'm getting motion. I'm getting moving boxes. I'm getting kind of a little bit of, oh, this is happening fast. So I don't know if you're planning a move or somebody around you, maybe that you're helping, but I'm getting moving energy. And I feel like in the next 2 weeks, this becomes very much relevant around you. So maybe you can give me some insight that makes sense to you. Okay, I don't pick this up as a crisis, like you're thrown in the street, but I'm getting it's like, wow, something's happened where things are moving quickly. So I hope that helps. I want you to also call on Archangel Raphael. I pick up his presence around you. He's going to help you with your psychic gifts and with the earthbounds. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. There's Maribel F. $4.99. Thank you, Maribel. Blessings to you. I love that little animation. That's what it looks, I feel like some days. I was like, oh. Hold on, Maribel. I've got somebody talking back here to me. Yeah, Doris Stokes is back here again. She loves to talk to everybody. Doris is asking me to tell you, Maribel. She said that she wants you to know that she's going to be helping you. She said, get all of that business stuff sorted. She said, I'm not the best businesswoman. She says, I have a good way to get people's to focus, though. She said, right now you're talking to people, and she said, you get 20 different messages. And Doris says, I'm going to focus people down so you get a clear message and they get a clear message. So use her as a communicator aid when you're getting mixed messages. Because she said the next 2 weeks, there's a lot of people call. And I get the sense this is some people learn. This is connected to some television work that you're going to do. So Tell Doris when you get on the phone, before, if somebody's calling you from like an agency or a TV studio, say, Doris, help me before I do the call. Then ask Doris to then pick up the phone and watch how the conversation gets easier and clearer. All right, so she's helping. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. There's my buddy Damien. Damien Divine, 17 pounds, 99. Oh my gosh, Damien, that's very kind. Thank you. Thank you, Bob, for the message earlier. Can I request a message for everyone here? Thank you and blessings. Thank you, Damien. I'm so glad we could get your grandfather through. All right, this next message is for every single person here. If you didn't get a message tonight, Damien is sponsoring this for everybody here. Okay. All right. So, hold on, Damien. Let's see who wants to talk to us tonight. Anybody back there? Good old Leslie Flint loves to do group messages. He says, oh, I love to talk to everyone. All right, Leslie's coming in here. Okay. Slow down. You're talking about. Sometimes when the spirit people talk, they come in so fast. It's like, slow down. They talk at a much higher frequency on every level. So it goes really fast and it's very high pitched. Lower it down a little bit. Thank you. I hear it. Yeah, your voice sounds normal now. Leslie Flint's back here for everybody tonight. And he said to tell each of you, he said, will you let everyone know here? He said that our spirit world is so close. He said so many churches get it wrong. He said they tell you that God is far away beyond the stars. And he said nothing could be further from the truth. Leslie says, he said, God is your own breath. He is united with your own breath. That divine power flows through you. He said, we call what you term God, many of you call God, we call it infinite intelligence. God is love. God is infinite intelligence. God is thinking, feeling, caring, and close and wraps each of you in his light. You could not be separated from God unless you truly wanted to be. And even then, it would be very difficult. He said, some of you here tonight have been told you are sinners and you're not worthy of God's love. Or somebody has said you have sinned in your youth and are bad and do not deserve the love of God. He said, that also is a lie. He said, you come to earth to learn. You will make mistakes. He said, all you must do is acknowledge it and make a resolution to live more in the light. He said, God does not hold you to account. He does not have hatred in his heart or anger. These are human traits that humans have said, but they are not the truth of the spirit. So let God be close to you. He already is, but allow him to speak to you. You will hear him in those silent whispers of your mind, and you shall unite with him. And you will have peace and joy. The Spirit be with all of you. That's from Leslie Flint. Wow, that was really cool. Well, Damien, thank you. That's from Leslie Flint. That was sponsored by Damien. Thank you. Leslie just sent a personal thanks to you, Damien. He said, tell Damien thank you for allowing me to ramble a bit. That's what he said. All right, Leslie, you never ramble. Thank you. Isn't that wonderful? Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are just blowing Psychic Bob away. Oh, there's Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. $14.99. Is that Australian? AS? Is that Austrian? Australian? I don't know. Anyways, thank you, Vanessa. Hi, Bob. Just curious if there are any messages for me. Blessings and thank you. Thank you, Vanessa, very much. Listen, Vanessa, I got to tell you, when I'm walking into your light, I'm getting whisperings around you here. You have some spirit guides here, and there's a male and a female talking to me. Let me find out who these are. What is your name? There's a woman around you. She gives you the name of Chantel, and she said she's a spirit guide. She's dressed like somebody from the 1920s. She was a flapper girl, and she said she's a joy guide. Your name is Chantel. She said, tell Vanessa, she said, I'm here. It's time for her to celebrate. Said that the last few months you've really been trying to work on improving yourself. And she said, but tell Vanessa, don't take everything so seriously. She said, dance a little. So Chantel wants to dance with you. And there's another guy here, and he gives you the name of Fritz. He said, I'm Fritz and I worked at the Ritz. He's also dressed in 1920s like tuxedo. And he said that they used to they're like a boyfriend and girlfriend team, I guess. Yeah, Fritz is the boyfriend. And he said, we used to dance at the Ritz. And he said, you can just call me Fritz from the Ritz. So he's back here and he just wants to let you know that he's also coming in to help you. He said, the words he says is to prepare your presentation. So I get the sense, Vanessa, you may find yourself coming into a situation here in the next few weeks where you do a presentation. It might be a work presentation, or you might be invited to a group to speak, but there's some sort of kind of public speaking or a group presentation. And Fritz is coming in to help you to put yourself together so you will look glam and speak glam and be glam. So they're both here for you, Chantel and Fritz. What interesting guys. They said, yeah, we love the 1920s. They died actually in 1930s. They said we both, oh, that's terrible. They said they had a hiking accident. They fell off a cliff. They went hiking. They said at Mount Shasta and they died. But they said we were from the speakeasies of Chicago. And they said we traveled to the West and that's where we died. But they said that the 1920s was their favorite time, and that's why they dress and dance in 1920 style. All right. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are just blowing me away. Okay. Listen, guys. Oh, hold on. I got one more. This will be our last one tonight. His personal page, $5 donation. Thank you. General arc field readings. Any messages from spirit guides, ancestors about work, place, where to live. Okay. Let me see what I can get for you, his personal page. Thank you so much. Right now, when I'm stepping into your energy, I tell you, I'm getting a lot of blue and purple, which tells me you do have some energy opening for communications here on earth and spirit communications. I'm getting a deep, like indigo, which tells me that you have some clairvoyant gifts around you. And purple means some gifts of spirit communication. I'm picking up a Native American Chief Blackhawk here. I hear his voice. He says, I am Blackhawk. That's all I heard. I am Blackhawk. So he seems to be around you as a spirit god. What's interesting is I feel that you have worked with him somewhere before, like as a medium. I think this may be past life I'm getting, because he's talking about late 1800s. I hear Blackhawk said, I knew him in the late 1800s. So I think you had some connection to Blackhawk as a medium. You channeled him in the spiritualist churches way back then, 1890s, early 1900s. So, but he's back with you in this life, okay? Blackhawk says, he said that you have the greatest success, he says, in the West. He keeps showing me like the states of Colorado here and like, looks like it's Arizona. So you might want to explore both of those states in terms of places to live and work. Okay. Anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, listen, I want to say thank you for being here. We're over an hour, and PsychicBob has more readings tonight. I'm working around the clock. Thank you for being here. I want to say thank you for your prayers for Baroness Kolobobs, who is not well tonight. Please keep her in your prayers. And I thank each of you. Blessings to all of you. Oh no, I lost the connection. All right, guys, I don't think you can hear me, so I send my blessings to each of you. Our internet's going in or out. So listen, thank you for your prayers for Baroness Kolobobs. Thank you for being here, and send your prayers up for her. And listen, be here tomorrow. All right, Baroness, we'll talk afterwards. Be here tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to do live at 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, same time as tonight. We're going to do live horoscopes and astrology forecast. Also, check every day on my Instagram and on my TikTok. I put out a video every day, and I also put on YouTube, but sometimes I forget to put it on YouTube. But follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. My name over there is simply Psychic Bob, all one word, PsychicBob. I will see you there. I love you guys, and blessings to all of you. Hayden, I'm sorry if I missed your question. We're going to do another one of these on what night is it? So Sunday. On Tuesday at noon, we'll do messages. I apologize if I missed you. Just send me an email with your question, okay? Over at my website, psychicbob.com. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Good night.